my top 5 ways to boost your sperm count and increase your fertility naturally. Okay, so if you're having problems getting your wife pregnant, having a child of your own, if you have like a very watery type texture in your sperm and you're lacking that thickness and that volume that you should have, that you probably once had when you were younger, these are 5 simple tricks that you can use to regain the volume and the thickness and the fertility that your sperm once had. Okay, so let's just crack right into this topic tonight, guys. I know it's going to be a little uncomfortable, right? A little uncomfortable, especially if you do have a low sperm count and you're not as fertile as you used to be. Okay, and they just turned on the high roller I see behind me. Right, they just hit the lights, which is nice. It's going to add a little more illumination to tonight's coaching video. So let's crack right into this. So the very first thing that you can do to boost your sperm count, okay, and increase your fertility naturally is you can exercise regularly. The exercise that I generally teach students to partake in that will be best for this is generally weight resistance, right? Strength training. So basically lifting weights. This is the best exercise that you can engage in, right? And yes, those fire trucks are coming from down below. I'm like right on the strip, so like every 5 or 10 minutes there's like a fire truck going by. There's some crazy emergency. Go figure, right? But in any case, exercising, lifting weights, and just overall strength training is what you can do, first of all, to start increasing the volume, fertility, and count of your sperm. Okay, the second thing you want to do is you want to make sure you're getting enough vitamin C. Okay, and sure, you could get 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C by simply popping a tablet, right? But I'm against taking vitamins or anything that you have to put into your system that is external, right, outside of food and just the natural resources of the earth. So the way I like to get my vitamin C is generally through my diet, through the foods I choose to eat. And obviously foods such as like oranges, peppers, which is some of my favorite, are very high in vitamin C. Right? So I like to get my vitamin C naturally through the foods that I eat, because I try to eat as clean of a diet as I possibly can. Obviously, you can't eat clean 24/7. Life is just not fun when you try to do that. So you have to give yourself breaks every once in a while. But as long as you're eating clean, at least 80% of the time, 90% if you can, and then give yourself a break 10% of the time, you're going to be fine. Okay, and again, try to ingest foods with high volumes of vitamin C in it, right? Okay, the third thing you can do to increase and boost your sperm count naturally is you can make sure that you are getting enough relaxation, okay? And you're minimizing your stress levels. You're minimizing your cortisol levels, right? Because nothing is going to decrease your sperm count and affect your ability to produce a healthy sperm count than constantly always being stressed out, right? Always having these high cortisol levels where you're just not enjoying life, right? You're constantly worrying, you're constantly concerned about something, and you're not living. You're just merely existing, which unfortunately a lot of men, that's pretty much their lives, right? It's like they're not living, they're merely existing. Okay, so you have to be able to just chill out. Okay, I mean, whatever problems you're having today, just think of it this way. In 100 years, none of it will matter. In 100 years, no one will care. Okay, in 100 years, you won't even be around. Neither will I. So really none of this matters, right? Relax, enjoy life. Don't take things so seriously. Don't take yourself so seriously. Learn how to laugh. Smile every once in a while. If you need to, watch some comedy. Watch your favorite comedy or watch your favorite comedians. And just enjoy being you, right? Enjoy living the short life that you have on this earth, right? Okay, so the fourth thing you can do to boost your sperm count and increase your fertility naturally is you can make sure that you are getting enough vitamin D. So just like with vitamin C, you want to get your vitamin D from the foods you eat. Fish, salmon, tuna, beef, cheese, egg yolks. Personally for me, I don't like seafood. I'm allergic to it. And even if I wasn't allergic to it, I just don't like the taste of it. I don't like the texture of it. And it kind of just grosses me out. I feel like, I would be eating bait. So personally for me, I don't like seafood, which is high in vitamin D. So I choose to get my vitamin D from other foods like I said, cheese and egg yolks. Usually I'll have like a spinach omelet in the morning, and half the time I will get like just straight egg whites, and the other half of the time I'll eat the yolks just because I need to get my vitamin D in there too. And beyond just food, being out in the sun, right? Just soaking up the sun, getting that natural vitamin D, and letting those sun rays just hit you. I mean, it's so therapeutic if you can just lay out somewhere. If you don't have a beach near you like I do, I live in Los Angeles, and plus I grew up by the beach in San Francisco. If you don't have a beach near you, you can lay at a park, you could go to a lake and just give yourself 20 minutes, half an hour if you can, or longer, and just lay out in the sun. Okay, make sure you put some sunscreen on, but lay out in the sun and just soak up those natural rays. I guarantee, you will just feel 1,000 times better. Don't think about anything. Don't be checking your Facebook. Don't check social media. Don't watch YouTube. Just sit there and reflect upon your thoughts. Hey, this is part of giving yourself a mental break from all of the noise that you're so used to dealing with in the world. Okay, just lay out there and soak up those rays. Preferably in peace and quiet, where you can hear yourself think. Right? Make sure you're not around a lot of traffic, ambulances, right? Fire trucks, freaking boom cars or anything like that. Make sure you're somewhere peaceful and quiet where you can hear yourself think. Finally, the fifth natural way to boost your sperm count and increase your fertility naturally is to make sure you are getting enough zinc. So, already you can see the pattern here, right? Most of the methods that you're going to use to boost your sperm count and increase your fertility naturally is through having a clean diet, right? Having a clean diet, stressing as little as possible, right? Decreasing your cortisol levels, enjoying life, smiling, laughing, okay, not being so angry all the time, mean mugging dudes, right? But just being positive, being happy. So when it comes to zinc, the foods that are going to be highest in zinc, beyond just your normal meats, fish, are going to be vegetables, nuts. Okay, those are some of my favorite foods to consume, right? Especially when I'm having breakfast. Usually when I get up, that is when I eat the healthiest, right when I get up. I make sure I'm drinking my water. You have to make sure you drink enough water on a daily basis, okay? Don't just be popping soda and, drinking beer and consuming like vodka all day and shit like that. No, you have to have H2O in your system daily, okay? For me, I drink one of those large, big, I think it's like a big 2-gallon liter bottles of water, like those big giant ones you carry around, that I usually get from the supermarket. I will usually have that throughout the day. I could usually finish that before noontime, before lunchtime, and then if I feel like having a calorie-free soda just to give myself a treat, I'll do that. right? But I make sure I have my water first, and I make sure that I eat clean very early in the day. So that is when I will consume my zinc in the form of, for me, it's usually spinach, broccoli. Broccoli's high in zinc, mushrooms, right? And these are things that I usually have in my omelet anyway, right? I usually have, mushrooms, peppers, bell peppers, and cheese, and vegetables, and onions in my omelet in itself, and then I will have a side of raw spinach with that. Okay, I don't have like sautéed spinach because I believe that once you cook spinach, it kind of removes like all of the nutrients in it. So I make sure that I have my spinach raw with my omelet, and that's usually the healthiest meal of the day that I have, along with my water. Okay, I like to knock out my healthy meal early in the morning so that I don't get hungry, I don't crave junk food, candy, or anything that's high in carbohydrates, or anything that's like sugary or floury. I don't crave that throughout the day. If I get hungry later and I want to reach for a snack, I'll reach for like a piece of cheese or something like that. Or if I really want to be bad, maybe I'll have a few chips. Maybe I'll even have a few French fries. I generally don't eat the whole thing. I might have a few just to kill my craving. But because I ate very healthy early in the morning, I'm not as hungry as I normally would if I had pushed that meal out to, like, say, dinner time. If I pushed my healthy meal out until dinner time, I'd probably be snacking throughout the day and eating bad food. This is why you generally want to do that. You generally want to eat clean early in the morning. And there goes another ambulance. It's crazy how many emergencies go on in Vegas. Because I'm right here on the strip. But I will generally eat my clean meal early in the day, which you should too. And you want to make sure you're getting enough zinc, and it's very easy to get when it comes to the vegetables, because if you guys are doing keto like I am, you're going to be consuming these foods just by default, right? You're going to be having your spinach, your greens, right? Your broccoli, your kale. If you like kale, I personally don't really care for kale. I like spinach better. You're going to be having your mushrooms, your onions, or your bell peppers. So you're going to be getting your vitamin C. You're going to be getting your vitamin D. You're going to be getting your zinc. Because you're eating clean, you're going to be sleeping better just by default, right? Just by osmosis, you're going to be sleeping better. You're naturally going to be feeling better about yourself. When you eat clean, it naturally decreases your cortisol levels anyway, right? You tend to stress less anyway, or any curveballs that life throws you that you didn't expect, you're able to handle them more effectively without freaking out, right? Just because your diet is so clean. And this is why it is so important to maintain a clean and healthy diet. It keeps you out of this mental fog, and it keeps you alert, right? It keeps you alert, and just all of these things working together naturally and organically will boost your sperm count and increase your fertility naturally, and you'll regain that volume and that thickness to your sperm. Okay, and this is backed by science. This isn't just me doing bro science or anything. This is literally backed by science. So, because I always do my research. Okay, I always do my research, and this is why even myself, as a much older guy, right? Sometimes I surprise myself. I'm like, wow, it's pretty healthy still, right? When I'm with my girl, I'm like, good, okay, I don't have anything to worry about. Whereas I see a lot of guys on, what do you call that stuff? Like Viagra and all of these different types of drugs in order to maintain their, their sexual activity, in order to maintain their erection, in order for them to even get aroused. I'm against all that stuff. I'm against taking any unnatural supplements or any external supplements, even a multivitamin, right, which you can take to knock all this stuff out. I'm all about doing things and attaining things as naturally as possible. Okay, I don't like all these outside supplements. I'm not into these multivitamins. Okay, I'm all about doing things as naturally as possible, getting them from real foods. Okay, not packaged vitamins, not packaged supplements, not powders, not protein shakes, but real foods that are from the earth, from the ground, right? Not, prepackaged, boxed, processed foods. Okay, but natural foods. And with that said, I'm going to wrap this coaching video up here. Until next time, drop those comments below. Let me know what you think of tonight's coaching video. Share any thoughts you want to on tonight's topic. And yeah, share your comments below. As always, this is Matt Cross from AlphaMaleSecrets. Do not forget to smash that like button below. Go ahead and smash it right now. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so that you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on my YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a ton when you actually subscribe to my channel, so please make sure you're subscribed to the AlphaMaleSecrets channel as well. And for all of you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, and platinum pill content even further, the best way to do that is by becoming a premium subscriber of my premium AlphaMaleSecrets channel, which I am hosting on a private platform. And the reason I'm doing that is to protect my premium content from YouTube in the event they try to shut me down one day because they don't like what I am teaching you guys. Okay, and that is the absolute best way to support my work. And right now it's only $1, who can't afford $1, for the entire first month of premium AlphaMaleSecrets coaching lessons from me. So take advantage of it. And again, this is the best way to support me, support my work, and show that you love what I am doing here. Okay, so it's really easy to get signed up. Just click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video. I'm out. Over here from Vegas, got an excellent view from my hotel room. We've got the, let's see if I can share this with you guys. Got the Eiffel Tower right here, and they've got the fountains on over at Bellagio. There's Bellagio in the distance right there. There's the Cosmopolitan. Got the Aria in the background. Obviously the Paris Hotel. There's Planet Hollywood, and just here for another month of enjoyment, excitement. Need to get out of the city every once in a while, so I just kind of escape here. It's only a few hours from LA, and I usually get a pretty kick-ass room, even during busy time like right now. It's pretty busy out there on the Strip, so got a pretty decent view for booking a last-minute trip. But there you go. There you have it. If you've never been to Vegas, you've got to come out and experience it. It's awesome. And I love sharing this with you guys. So until next time.